What's up, folks? It's your boy Bob Hollywood back with another video. Today we are going to be doing a what's in the box. I have this big box here that was from a Facebook marketplace purchase, and there are also two smaller items inside that came from Mercari and eBay. So what I'm going to do is remove this box because we're going to need this space. There's a lot of goodies in this box. And I'm going to start with what's at the top of the box, which is the first item is an eBay purchase. It has the packaging that it was packaged in, or it was sent to me in. What we have is a Mean Wiener Food Fighter. Now, I told myself I was not going to buy food fighters until I was ready to just lump sum it and buy the whole line at one time, but I couldn't resist. And you can see he's not the cleanest, but he does have his backpack and his gun, I believe. And this is fun to have. And I bought this, again, if you've been watching the channel, I have been into food-themed items, so kind of needed him. He's more expensive than I would have thought. Well, not, well, I mean, okay, he wasn't as expensive back in the day. So the next thing we're going to go over is the Mercari purchase, and that's just because it's above the other items. All right, so next up is this Daisy Duck. And again, this is from Mercari. I probably wouldn't have bought this if had I realized it was a plush. Like, I don't care for plush at all, but I spent my money on it. It's mine. All right, this is a duplicate. This is a figure I already have in my collection. That is, I can't think of his name right now, but he's a Food Fundamental. I actually did a video on my YouTube, well, on this channel, of the other three. They're shorts. You should watch them. Then we got Grouchy Smurf. There's going to be a bunch of Smurfs. I'm going to just pull them all out. Grouchy, Panicky, Brainy. Somebody bought this for 75 cents from wherever. And we have another Daisy. And the cat from Ryan's whatever. Third Daisy. That's going to be at least like one more Daisy. There's a lot of Daisies and a lot of Smurfs here. I'm just going to take everything out and put it on the table. I believe that's everything. And we have a Vanity Smurf and a fourth Daisy. And they're all different types. The cat from Octonauts. We got Randy Orton Brawlers. We got a 101 Dalmatian. And most of these things are Happy Meal toys. We have a Farmer. I already have him. I didn't realize until after I already bought him that I had him. And we have another Vanity. And another 101 Dalmatian. And Builder. Handy. I don't think I have this handy. I could be wrong. And finally, from that, before we get to the main event, is the Brow. Now, these figures were harder to get in general because it's only so many LeBron James action figures that I needed. So, God, they're dirty. They're filthy. All right, so next, everything that I'm about to show you is Masters of the Universe, Masterverse. This is the bag with the accessories. I'm just going to go ahead and pop that back there. I'm not going to sit through the accessories. I'm just going to pull out all the figures. Some of these I already have, and some of these I don't know what I'll do with. I bought the lot specifically for like 3 figures. The first one is going to be Beastman. And then we have Stinkor. I never really watched Masters of the Universe as a kid. I mean, I'm pretty sure I saw it. I think it was done by the time I came on. I was born in '88. So then we have Faker. And I just want to point out that all of these guys are complete, with one exception which I'll point out. Next we have Skeletor. And he's relatively short for the line. Then we have Spikor. Spikor is one of the ones who's like, I might just sell that dude. Like, he doesn't appeal to me, really. Maybe I could use his body for a custom, but I haven't compared him to the figure that I will make a custom of. Another Masterverse figure, by the way. Then we have, oh man, Scareglow. I keep wanting to say Hordak when I see that guy. Scareglow. Andra. I'm going to put Andra here because she's a duplicate. I already have Andra. I bought her from Big Bad when she first came out. This next one is also a duplicate. Orko. And by duplicate, I mean ones I already have, not there's more in the box. I bought Savage He-Man, who was next up, from a small store. And I think that store's going out of business. I bought it for like $5. Next up is Skelegod. This guy seems to be a little bit looser than the other ones. I gotta finish watching this show, man. I watched the first half when it came out, but I never went back for the second half. I didn't hate it, but again, I also wasn't a MOTU person to be able to really compare it. Next is Triclops. I'm on the fence about whether I like this figure or not. But right now, I'm going to put him in that Spikor category. And we got Man-at-Arms. I kind of like him, but when I was like doing research to see what accessories he had, I realized there's more versions of him, and I think I want a different version. There's another duplicate for us, Evelyn. This is another one. Saw her, bought her as soon as I saw her in person. One of the figures that I kind of wanted to keep off the bat is going to be Merman. I don't know why. I have no affinity to any of these guys, but I thought that Merman was cool. And the star of the show, or the star of the series in general, He-Man. And him and Faker, same body, kind of. I mean, Faker's body is different mold because of, the detail in it. Okay, and this one is definitely one of the ones I wanted to keep. Mossman. This guy was at Ollie's for like $15. Kept on debating whether I was going to get him. And I was just like, that's not much of a deal. I'm not going to do it, so I never did. This He-Man lot was, this He-Man lot was much cheaper. And the other figure that I wanted this for, and I know she got a lot of hate, was Teela. I also want to get her in her traditional outfit. And then last, but definitely not least, the largest figure in the collection, which is also a figure I already have, and I also paid full price for him already, is Battle Cat. And when I said everything was complete except for one figure, it was Battle Cat. His helmet was not in that bag of accessories. If it was, that would have made my decision on what to do with this guy much easier. As it stands, without his helmet, I'll probably just take off his mount and make this Cringer, because as you can see, he's just a very plain-faced tiger there. And the only other thing that was in that bag that wasn't an accessory for these guys, there were 3 accessories for Fistor. So his alternate hands on his arms that aren't a fist, and I think his weapon. So those were the only things in that box. And these 2 plastic bags, they were just randomly in there. And I love those plastic bags because I use them to put things I'm selling, if it's a grouping, together. So there it is, guys. I mean, this isn't the most exciting what's in the box, but I enjoyed it. I'll tell you how much I got for the Masters of the Universe figures. I think there's 18 of them. I paid, no, not 18. Maybe my math is wrong. 5, 10, 5, oh, I don't feel like doing fucking math right now. 5, 10, 15, yeah, 18. So 18 figures. Basically, I got them for less than $5 each, and they're all complete. And the seller the posting was listed for like $100, and then shipping was available, and it was like, oh, I can give a discount for pickup. So I messaged them. I was like, how much of a discount for pickup? And they were like 85. And this was like last Friday, and I didn't even respond until I think Monday or whatever. When I was like, yeah, I could do that, because I really wanted Mossman. I really wanted Tila, and I'm like, if need be, I can get rid of the other figures and make my money back. Might not be much of a profit, but I could probably get rid of the figures. At the very least, I can get rid of the 5 figures that I don't need at all. But anyway, folks, that's everything. I appreciate you guys for being here. I would really appreciate it if you like, comment, and subscribe. And I would appreciate it even more if you loved yourself, no matter what. And remember, action figures speak louder than words.